You're listening to the Burnt Offerings podcast, a show about cigars, friends, faith, and general tomfoolery. Do not take these guys too seriously. Now grab a stick, settle in, and let's set fire to foot. This is Burnt Offerings.
Hello, and welcome back to Burnt Offerings. It's a podcast where a couple friends get together, talk about life, cigars, and other fine things in one of the dankest, loveliest, most beautiful Midwestern garages you'll ever see.
Yes.
Welcome.
Yeah, we are dank all day.
Well, welcome into the Dank Haven. I'm Patrick. I'm one of your hosts here alongside the owner of this dank establishment.
I'm your dank master, Ryan.
I don't want to be here anymore.
And of course, the one running out the back door is
Steven. Hello, everyone.
Guys, it's good to have you alongside tonight.
It's good to be here. I live here, so it's good to be here.
Listen, if it sounds like I'm excited and rapid, that's because we have what I will guess could be a rapid smoke tonight. We're smoking an interesting offering that we'll talk about here in just a moment. But as you're getting a peek of it there, a little bit from Ryan, a little more to your other side there, Ryan, back towards the middle. Not quite on camera. Can't see it. There it is. Yeah, that's lovely.
Wow, that took a long time.
It's all right.
So this is the Jericho Hill OBS, which Steven can tell us what OBS stands for.
Orange Blossom Special.
And what's that about?
It is a song from Johnny Cash. Turns out that all of the Vitolas in this Jericho Hill line are named after Johnny Cash songs.
There you go.
So praise be to God.
Because Jericho Hill was the sheriff, right, in Folsom Prison Blues. Is that correct?
Well, somebody fact check us on that. But
He's definitely a character in one of the songs on that album. Jericho Hill is a law enforcement officer. I think it's in Folsom's Prison Blues.
Now
maybe I'm wrong.
I think it's Jonah's dad.
Oh, Jonah Hill?
Yeah, I think it's his father.
I don't think that's true.
Now, anyway, here's what is true. The Jericho Hill comes to us from Crowned Heads, and excited for this cigar tonight because this is a robusto-sized box press cigar. So it's roughly just under 5 inches long, about 4 1/3 inches long, and about a 52 ring gauge. Nicaraguan filler and Nicaraguan binder in a gorgeous looking San Andrés Maduro wrapper.
Which we didn't intend to when we set out, but we have become a fan of the San Andrés wrapper on the show so far.
Yeah, and
we've had good experience.
I'm not hating that. It's been a good move. They tell us, if we can believe them, that this is medium to full, kind of tipping to the full side. So I'm excited for this little powerhouse of a cigar to see how it plays out tonight.
I'm very excited about this. It's sick.
I will correct our Jericho Hill here just for a second.
Thank you.
Please do.
On Folsom Prison Blues, true, but from the song Cocaine Blues, it is the place the sheriff is from, not the actual.
He's from Jericho Hill.
So Cocaine Bear is from Jericho Hill.
Yes. Cocaine Bear killed all the people in Jericho
Folsom
Hill.
Prison.
No, the bear went to prison. The bear went to prison.
Okay, so Cocaine Bear killed everybody in Folsom Prison when he went there, and the sheriff lived in Jericho Hill with the bear doing cocaine.
Yes, and it was his pet bear. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
Yeah, that's it.
Johnny Cash, everybody.
Awesome. This sounds really good. It's really intriguing. Yeah. I'm excited to get into it. Just first impressions, sniff, the old sniff test along the foot, along the body of the cigar. Really, you're going to get a lot of the wrapper smell on the outside of the wrapper. I mean, we should be aware of that, right?
Yeah, of course.
That's what you're getting off of that. So that San Andrés, exactly as described, right? Earthy.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, very earthy, very woodsy.
Yeah. Yeah. Ryan, I was a bum tonight and did not bring all my cigar smoking tools.
Hand it over.
Yeah. I'm going to pay the shop cutting fee tonight and have the shop owner do the deed. Thank you.
Test that draw.
Okay. Well, went with the guillotine. Okay, that's fine.
That's what I always do.
What were you hoping he was going to cut it with?
I'm just messing.
Okay. I got my nail clippers here, Patty, if you want.
Man.
Big ones or small ones?
Yep.
Toenails.
Draw's great on that. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm getting some tart. A little bit off of that. You guys get any of that? Off the cold draw?
Yeah.
A little bit of like a
little
tart fruitish.
Yeah,
a little bit.
kind of a fruity mixed in with that earthen flavor.
Yeah.
So,
Well, that's fun.
do you want to know the tasting notes, or do you want to get into it and then kind of compare notes as we get along here?
I mean, our theme tonight is just kind of, we're just going for it.
Oh, we're going for
We're
it.
just going for it. I think we should just light up and
Hammer down. Let's go.
hammer down and go. And,
Dude, southbound and down, baby.
that's right. And if we match, we match. If we don't, we don't.
All right.
There you go. I'll let you light
Wait,
your own.
did you
Patrick.
even bring a lighter?
No, I like the box with my lighters and everything.
You're such an amateur.
He brought the cigars, so I'm not going to give him too much guff.
Okay. Like, at least he brought the cigar.
I actually could have gone home and Ryan was like, no.
Do you know how to use that there?
Hopefully.
There you go.
Ryan, how's that extended cold draw over there?
Yes. Lovely. I feel it's a very slow smoking cigar. At the rate I'm going, it's going to be hours.
Folks, what you really want to do is take your time with the toast. Really toast that foot. Nice and even. Don't want to rush it. Wouldn't want to rush it one bit. Make sure you fueled up the lighter before you get into a good smoke session. You're going to need it. Oh, that smells very inviting just off the toasting. Want to get that cherry lit and then let the cherry do its own work.
Man, you're just letting it rip tater chip tonight. Like you are like, they're just words flying out of your mouth. I know this is only going to take about 15 minutes to smoke this cigar, but you're just letting her go.
This cigar is going to be so quick tonight.
I know.
Okay, this thing's popping right out of the gate.
That's the right word for it too.
Yes.
I immediately got pepper in the back of my throat.
Yeah.
Immediately.
Lot of pepper forward in terms of that's what hits you right away, but it's balanced with that earthen, and that's the only way I can describe it.
Yeah.
It's just kind of earthy, minerality.
That minerality is there. I think you're right. I think that's actually what the tart may have been that we were getting.
My first 2 or 3 puffs was just that. And then the pepper followed right after.
Yeah.
But it was not peppery for the first couple.
No.
And it was interesting without the pepper. And now the pepper's kind of running the show for a minute. So.
And it's a cayenne pepper for sure. It's not a black pepper that's a little more gruff. This has got spice to it. This would be a great after dinner cigar. At what, 2 centimeters in?
All right, Ryan. What's the death row meal?
The death row meal. If I'm on death row and I get my final meal, it's going to be an all-you-can-eat buffet because I'm going to drag out the meal. Like
I like the thinking here.
You know,
It's going to be extraordinarily uncomfortable while they're killing you.
Oh, and it's coming out of every
But
orifice.
but that was part of my thought process.
You're going to
I'm
leave a mess.
Yes, I want to go out. So it's not about getting a nice fancy lobster and steak dinner. It's about
a volume game for you.
It's about pounding shrimp scampi.
Okay,
because when they hit the button, I want to go bang and I want to.
Yeah, because, some people would think to themselves, I don't want to soil myself. I edited most for our PG rating. I don't want to soil myself in front of other people. And that's embarrassing. So on the way out, I don't want to do that. But that's not your take. Your take was, let me pop like a zit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
If I'm eating for the last time, I want it to be like stupid expensive. I want the best steak.
Do you care what it costs?
No,
But you want it to be the best.
I'm not paying for it.
Right. Price is no issue, but you do want it to be the best.
Be the best steak it's ever been made.
Yeah.
I want Wagyu. I mean, something I just have never had in my whole life, but I know that.
Here's the thing, though, with that. Like, for something like a Wagyu steak, I want, a Michelin-starred chef making it.
So if that's the case, then maybe I just got to think about what's the most comforting thing I can ever imagine.
Pizza. I would probably.
No, that's not it.
Well, I would probably give me a big old.
Steven said, no, that's not it.
No, he would get fried burritos.
Hell yeah, I would. Give me a gas station burrito and a Wagyu steak.
He's like,
Oh no, you didn't hear it? Sheetz has that now. It's the new Wagyu beef Sheetz burrito.
Rollerito.
the old roller dog burrito.
You can buy it with points.
Oh man, I'll buy those points all day.
Yep. You save up your fuel perks.
Warden, I got points. I need to go down to the old stop and go.
The old Sheetz. And
tell you what,
I can do.
The commitment people have to their convenience store gas station of choice.
It's fierce.
We're about. It's hard to say on these robustos, right?
Yeah.
It's hard to say when you're really in the thirds. You got to really pay attention. So I'm somewhere, I would say, not maybe above the halfway point, but not far from it.
Yeah, I mean, 1.5 inches, and you're at the third.
Right.
So,
first third smokes pretty quick.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Again, pepper has pretty much gone away. It's not. I mean, it's still a little bit in the back of the throat.
Yeah.
But it's not overwhelming, and it's just gotten super chill for me. Hasn't gotten.
Yeah, I would. This is the flavor that I often describe as tobacco.
Well, that's.
I mean, but it's not like and for me when I can't really pull out any obvious flavor notes. You know, I can't. There's no cedar. There's no fruit, spice, nougat. Oak wood, whatever. It's just sort of a tobacco.
Yeah,
flavor.
and I'm
general
I'm
earthiness.
Yeah, it's staying right there. General earthiness. I put it up into my palate again, and it's the fruitiness is not overwhelming anymore. And it's, I mean, it's delicious, but it's that middle of the road.
Yeah,
tobacco.
I still got a little more spice. I mean, you can tell that there's a little oomph to it. The description on the Mexican San Andrés Maduro on this is rich, rustic, and slightly sweet with a dark spice.
Yeah.
The rustic is accurate to some of that earthy. Like that's the same thing that we're getting at there. San Andrés grown leaf on this cigar brings a classic Mex Maduro signature: earth, cocoa, black pepper, and a bit of leathery intensity without the harsh bitterness.
Yeah. And the cocoa is not as pronounced as other Maduros, at least for me.
Yeah, I agree.
It creates
Not yet.
Correct. It's more of an undertone than an overtone.
It probably smoothed it out.
Yeah. Well, and I was sitting here wondering if the San Andrés wrapper isn't tamping down some of that Nicaraguan binder filler. Because correct me if I'm wrong, Patrick, but I think it's a blend of Nicaraguan from both Estelí and
Alapa.
Alapa.
Yeah.
So,
yes, that is correct.
Now I know this will probably not work, but I had this little thought the other day. What if I just take a little plot in my backyard,
Sure,
plant a tobacco plant,
So
or
I-
two? It'll grow in a season. And then, then dry them.
I think you could greenhouse it up here for sure.
You don't think we? Could
I think the
we have a
challenge is
long
the
enough
growing season.
I think we got a long enough growing season.
I don't think we
finish the
do.
whole- I just think.
we're pretty industrial,
listen,
Patrick.
If you can grow tobacco in Connecticut and Pennsylvania, you don't think you can grow it in Ohio?
Absolutely. Yeah, we don't need. We
That's
just
interesting.
We need to find that Mennonite community over in PA that's growing tobacco for J.C. Newman's American.
Right.
Get a couple cuttings.
That's all I need, right?
Right.
I'm with it. All right, let's do it.
We're going to Pennsylvania, friends.
Listen, I don't even want.
Put a
I'm
pin
not,
in it.
I'm
Let's
not
do
trying
it.
to put them out of business. I just want a couple.
No, I
clippings
just
so
want to join them.
Can we grow it at home?
Can I grow it at home?
It would be a lot of fun to try.
Yeah. I mean, if it fails,
Man, it's
it
a
fails.
bucket of dirt.
Listen, I can grow a tomato plant. I can grow a tobacco.
I like the Mennonite option. We should talk to them about that. I wanted to hit a little bit on this cigar because you brought up the binder filler, and we talked about that. It's a mixed bag on this one. I think it's worth noting here that they produced this cigar at the My Father Cigars establishment.
because Crown Head is
compound.
not a grower.
They're a blender.
They're
right.
a blender, and so they get all their tobacco from friends.
That's right, from different places. So this one is produced at My Father Cigars in Estelí, Nicaragua.
Okay.
Which, I mean, that carries plenty of prestige all to its own. That's a great line of
That's Don
cigars.
Pepin Garcia.
Yeah.
Right. That is a well-made cigar. So obviously smoking good stuff, right? And it's a good, even in the middle here where it mellowed out, it's still complex. Like that's not, that's I guess what I was getting at is it's not like your run of the mill vanilla.
No, it's not boring.
It's not a bachelor party giveaway cigar, you know?
No, I was honestly, so
like I'm not giving it away to a guy in that scenario.
Well, not one you don't like. But you know, I was sitting here thinking about this as I'm encroaching into the middle. This is not a golf course cigar. Like this is a cigar you want to pay attention to.
Yeah.
This is definitely, and this is why I said it feels like an after dinner cigar. You know, I want to sit down intentionally and enjoy this cigar, or I want to sit down with friends and engage into some, you know, just some good, hearty conversation.
Yeah.
This isn't kind of a fly by the seat of your pants type of a cigar that you can smoke it and forget it.
Here's why it's not a golf course cigar. Remember when you asked if it was in my head?
Oh, I was about to say right here. It's right here.
It's right here now.
Yeah, I'm right here.
So if you want me to stand up out of a golf cart after I've been sitting for a minute,
and
hit
a little 3-inch white ball.
And I got a buzz when I get out of the golf cart. It's not going to be good. The golf will be bad.
Like this is what happens with. This happens to me with Nicaraguan blends more than any other.
The head feel?
Yeah, they'll just get you. You'll get a little bit of that like head nicotine high right in the front of your, right in there. You can just kind of feel it.
I think they call that third eye blind.
Yeah, and it sneaks up on you because the San Andrés just chills it out.
Yeah.
And, you like that San Andrés because it's that earthy,
leathery.
Well, it pairs really nice, I think, with Nicaraguan tobaccos.
Yeah.
I do feel like that traditional Maduro cocoa kind of creamy chocolatiness is starting to present itself here in the middle.
Yeah.
It's very tasty. But
it
feels like a whole different cigar.
Yes,
honestly.
It's changing into a different profile.
Yeah.
And I was just thinking to myself, as it has smoked on, I've actually enjoyed what I had already smoked a little bit, right? Like I'm getting a favorable, it started out not as my go-to profile. I don't mind it. I don't mind the spice. I'm starting to enjoy it in different ways. It's, the palate's expanding through the show. I get it. And I was thinking to myself, that actually was enjoyable enough that I think I would like this in a longer Vitola in the future as it's starting to change now and mellow into not mellow. Mellow is not the right word. It's getting to a different spot.
Are you noticing too, the room note is really pleasant?
Yes.
Because this thing is pumping out a ton of smoke, but the room note is almost where that chocolate creamy tone is really presenting itself.
I agree.
You have a puff just hovering over
the lamp.
That's where all your room notes are coming from. They're warming up over that lamp.
So
over there.
It's a little bit of the cigar and Goodwill mixed together. This is my $3 Goodwill lamp.
You don't know where that thing came from.
If you're watching at home, you can see it. The lamp. There's always the full view of the garage, really giving you the spectacular at the top of the screen. If you haven't noticed.
Yeah. So we're just kind of going for it because the stick is short and we're just jumping in. Craziest story you could tell. Go.
Well, I could tell a lot of crazy stories because you guys have met my dad. Yes. However, those are his stories as much as mine.
That's fair.
But we share, the three of us share one of the wildest hand on the Bible, I promise this is true, not made up stories. A few years ago, the three of us were out west doing some site visits for.
I did not know what story you were going to tell.
No, that's fair. That's fair. Okay. We might get to some of those others. I'm going to Boise.
Okay. All right.
Remember, we were out in Boise. We were looking at conference venues.
I truly did not know what story you were going to tell.
Boise's a lovely city, by the way.
I'd never been.
Boise?
Yeah.
Boise.
We're out there and we flew out, right?
Yeah, dude, we did a whole West trip. We were looking for places to host conference within our parameters for the event that we were doing. So we flew out and did a whole run from
Boise, Salt Lake.
Yeah, and we did multiple places in Idaho, multiple in Salt Lake, Utah.
Trickled down into Denver, Colorado, and then came back home.
And that was your first middle of the West. You've been to California before.
Yeah, I had prior to that trip, the
first
furthest west I'd ever been sans California exclusively, and Arizona, I guess. So everything was west of the Rockies. East of the Rockies, I don't think I'd gone any further than St. Louis.
Oh my! And still true though.
There's a
right?
whole lot of
Still
country
true.
there.
Yeah,
Get
tons
you
of
to.
country. So this was a part of the country I'd never been in. It was really cool. I mean, foreign in many respects. You know, the Intermountain Plains. I had no idea.
Oh gosh, the
what
high
those
desert
were.
out there.
Yeah, I loved it.
It's so good up there.
beautiful place.
It's so it's like it's beautiful.
So what happened in Boise that you want to tell us?
Yeah, so Patrick sourced us.
Yeah, right.
I've done that before. Patrick sourced us an Airbnb, so we got in kind of late, and we had a full day the next day, so we got us an Airbnb. And I remember we rolled into the Airbnb.
Oh, that's right.
It was late, right?
It was. We kind of crashed.
We did. We didn't.
We got dinner before going to the Airbnb.
That's right. We got dinner, and we
yeah.
rolled in at like 10:30, and we've been traveling all day, and we just, divvied up the bedrooms, went to bed, had a full day the next day. So I remember we get up that morning, Stephen, you're making coffee, and Patrick is doing what Patrick does. I think almost anytime you're in a new location, especially Airbnb, you're kind of nosing around. You're getting the lay of the land. And it was a cool, little house.
Yeah.
What are those called?
It's like a little townhouse.
Townhouse. Thank you. Yeah. So Patrick is nosing around. I'm sitting
kind of a gentrified neighborhood in Boise. I mean, that's worth noting. Like it was, they were newish townhomes.
Yeah.
You could tell it was gentrified, kind of like, hey, these are new and fresh in a part of town that's.
I appreciate you think there people need to be kicked out of this middle.
No, I'm not endorsing. I'm not making a value.
It's a weird flex, Patrick.
No, what I'm suggesting is that that's the type of neighborhood that we were in.
Yeah. Well,
This was not like cool historic part of town. This was like.
Yeah, this was the burbs.
Yeah, a little bit like maybe the rundown burbs that are on their way back up with some new money.
So I'm sitting there in the living room, kind of going over the notes, getting prepped for the day, who we're going to meet, what we're going to see. Steven, you're making coffee, getting into coffee, and from the back, because it's a long kind of a row house style, from the back of the house, I hear Patrick something to the effect of, "Oh my gosh, guys.
Well, yeah. So what had happened was, I'd gone exploring. You're right. It's kind of a townhouse. So it was a longer home, and in the back was like a garage.
And there was a little office.
There was a little office back there, a little half bath pantry kind of scenario, then a kitchen and a little front room.
And let's paint the picture. You will check every door in a place, and if they're locked,
sure,
you still check them. Like you check every cupboard, anywhere there's a door, you open it.
Yeah,
right?
I love exploring a new place, and I'll tell you why. Because sometimes you go in these Airbnbs now, and those are like functions. Like I just stayed at one in Tennessee like a month and a half ago, and it had hidden rooms behind bookcases.
Oh, that's fun.
Right?
That's cool.
So like
Well, this did not have a hidden room.
No, I was going to help start scrounging for coffee. We were scrounging breakfast and coffee and trying to figure out what we were doing. And I went back exploring while we were doing that. I
What'd you find?
I tried to shut the doors to the office.
Okay.
Had French doors. They weren't closed when we got there.
Right.
But I decided
You had to make a phone call or something. I don't know. I don't know. You were poking around.
Or maybe I had a call later that day or something that I had to do, and it doesn't matter. I was trying to figure out if I could close it. I went to close the doors, and I couldn't close them.
Yeah.
And so I'm like, what am I breaking? You're pulling on this glass door. I'm like, I don't want to break but like what, something's wrong.
Why won't it close?
Well, logical man checks the hinges, and up on the hinges, there is it was a little mini Pelican
like
case.
a 3x3.
Yeah, it was just like one of these Pelican cases, right? You've seen these.
It's a quarter of that.
Yeah, it was a fraction of that size. It was big enough to hold keys.
It's like a hide-a key box.
It's like a hide-a-key box, but it was that material, that shape, that size, that kind of clasp, like that.
Magnetic to the
Giant magnets.
Yeah, to the
up on the
to
hinge.
the door frame.
So I brought it out to the kitchen. I just grabbed it. I'm like, well, what's in that? Because it was a cool little container. And
You pop that sucker open,
I did.
and there's a baggie.
It was a bag full of meth.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We didn't know that at the time.
Yeah.
In that like split second moment, we're like,
We were
crap
not
is this?
drug educated enough to know what drug we were dealing with.
No, but we knew it wasn't supposed to
And
be
folks,
there.
this was pre-chat GPT.
Yeah.
I feel like that's an important detail
Yeah.
now.
This was
Yeah.
21.
Yeah, 121.
in 2021, something like that.
Yeah, and
21.
Google would have done terrible with this back then.
Yeah, we weren't
So-
Google lensing.
Yeah.
So we find illicit, illegal drugs.
Well, and we've got to be someplace, so we've got to leave because we've got to go meet some folks. And
We got a full day of meetings.
We have
traveling
like a-
around Boise.
Yeah,
We don't have time to call the police.
yeah, we have a brief moment where like, what hat are we going to wear? Are we 3 friends traveling today? Are we 3 people that work for the organization that we have a duty to? Are we like all of this conflict?
Or are we Crime Stoppers for McGruff?
Yeah, and also like, do we get involved in this? We're only here one night. Like we're
Well, what's really funny,
yeah.
I am sitting there going, oh, forget the meetings. We're calling the cops. I'm like instant.
That's
We're
where you're
calling
at
the
mental.
cops.
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Oh, not mentally. I am sitting on the couch going, call the cops. The number is 911.
I don't
It's
remember
really-
you feeling that strong.
Oh, I was strong
I
about
do.
it.
I do
Yeah.
because we had to find the middle way so we could leave.
Yeah, I'm like, call the cops. You're like, no,
Yeah.
it's cool.
I was worried about being late.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Steven is the voice of reason, kind of in the middle, like, guys, slow down. Meanwhile,
Nobody knows we found it.
yeah. Well,
Nobody-
and meanwhile, you're like dissecting this now. You didn't take anything out of the package, but
No.
you're like,
Yeah.
is this really crystal meth? Like, are we
I
really
stopped
looking?
short of consuming it.
It wasn't-
You
it
did,
wasn't-
but you thought about it.
It
I
wasn't
think. I think you were
blue.
like,
we weren't Breaking Bad. You know, and so you guys freak out and we're like, I'm like, okay, well, here's what we're gonna do.
But we gotta go.
We're gonna leave.
yeah,
And we'll call the cops on the way back.
yeah. That's where we.
And that was the solution.
But that I don't feel like we got to that.
I don't even
solution
think we were there yet.
And we
I think
were-
we left it of like, we'll figure out what we're going to
yeah,
do.
and
Yeah.
I think we figured out calling
You
the
put
cops.
it back.
Yeah,
Yes.
we put it back.
because we know the drug dealer may come back.
Well, we put it
Well,
back.
that's what made us finally call.
Yeah, we put
Yeah.
it back. We took pictures. You sent pictures to your wife
yeah,
to
that's right.
send to the school
to the
resource officer.
because she
Yeah,
works
she
for
showed
the
it
school
to
system.
the sheriff. Yeah.
and he
And-
told us
Right away.
It was right away. It was
That's
illegal.
meth.
That's meth.
That's
yeah.
meth. So
That's
we're
right.
like, okay. So we kind of like calm ourselves down. We go. We do our meetings. We're out for hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, because this was like 8 o'clock first thing
It's
meeting.
a whole day. We're not coming
We're-
back home till
I-
5.
No.
4 or 5.
Yeah.
And so we kind of put it out of our mind.
And we did get coffee on the way, if I recall.
We did. I mean,
Yeah, we went
Priorities.
about our business. We either got breakfast or coffee. We probably had Chick-fil-A.
yeah. And wow, yeah.
Chick-fil-A breakfast, man.
And so on the way back, and I mean now, because we went to the next town over, like we were out and
my
about
gosh.
and all around.
We were everywhere.
And as we're coming back, we're like, what are we gonna do? How do we play this? And I remember there was a moment where like, I think we kind of agreed, well, we'll get back and we'll assess, we'll call the police, right? Somewhere on the ride back, we're like, but what if the drug guys are waiting for us? Because this is an Airbnb.
Right. Because it was a perfect
we actually,
scenario.
this is what we do. We gamed it out. Remember, we talked about
yeah.
like, okay, what if the Airbnb owner is in on it?
And what if the back garage is the really quick? You have the code, you get in, you get your Pelican case, and you leave.
Right, because there's no cameras. But
There's no
I remember
cameras
they made
back
a
there.
big deal
Yeah.
about the cameras at the front.
And
You
they
got to
told
come
us,
through
and
the
they
front.
told us that there was no cameras in the back. They told
Right.
us that in the little write-up.
There's no cameras in the back, but there's the garage door code
Yeah.
on a whiteboard on the fridge that you could see clear as day from like the side house window.
so true.
And we're like, there's gonna be people
We
sitting
were like,
there
is it
with
the cleaning
guns
crew?
and
Is the cleaning crew a front for a drug operation? Do they come in and clean the houses and leave drug drops?
I mean, we clearly had watched way too much
Way too
Netflix
many.
by this point.
Yeah,
in our lives.
we had solved all the problems.
until so we did the right thing.
Well, we called the police.
On the
Called
way
the police
back to
on the
the
way back
house,
to the
and
house,
they
right.
met us there.
well, so
Hey, no, he told us
ironically-
not to go to the house.
Yeah, they're like, don't go to the house. So we're going back. We actually naturally got in behind a
Right behind the
sheriff's
cop.
cruiser.
Yeah.
And we're like, okay. And then sure enough, that guy goes right to the house and we pull in right behind him and get out. And we kind of get out. And we're like, hi, we're the guys that called you. And of course, Patrick's filming everything.
They wouldn't let us go in.
He's turning this into a TikTok reel.
Yeah.
Yeah, TikTok wasn't a thing yet. It was Instagram at the time.
And the owner is 2 houses down.
Well,
That's
yeah,
right.
the owner lived in the neighborhood
Yeah,
and
she
was
comes-
known by the police.
Yeah, and she
like
comes-
knew one of the guys.
She comes to visit
Yeah.
along with the police.
Yep, she was like a
They
nurse
called.
of some
They
sort.
called her.
Yes.
And she comes over. They go in the house. We're sitting on the porch. There are 2 police cars, 2 police officers there, and I remember, like, they go in. Where did you find it? I found it here. I put it back. Da 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 da. The one guy comes out. And he's like, "Did any of you touch it?" And we're all like,
All of us. All of us touched it.
Yeah.
100%. Did any of you lick it? A couple times. Only once. Holy crap, officer.
only
the sky is so orange.
Only Patrick licked it.
I'm literally hearing purple right now, officer.
Sir, just the guy in the front yard acting like a rabbit.
Yeah. So they go in, they take it, they tell us, what do they tell us the street value was on it?
$3,000.
$3,000 worth of
It was what's wild is it was a large bag for the container that it was in. Like, I remember being surprised of like, oh, there's a lot in there.
There was some big chunks.
Yeah, but all told, pretty small container.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money for a small package.
Yeah.
Yeah, anyway, hey, listen, we got the nights comped.
Yeah, so then
Well,
we freaked
We didn't
ourselves
stay
out.
there that night.
Yeah, we were
freaked
like, we're not
ourselves
going to stay. And we actually got a comp room at one of the hotels that we were bidding on,
Yes.
or
Yeah.
that was bidding on us.
So you
Well,
call
she called and offered it.
No, you called them.
No, we met with them that morning. We told them the
That's
story.
right.
That's
We
right.
told
That's
them.
right.
the-
That's
and they're-
She went and arranged it and then called us on the way back to the house and said, hey, I've just been thinking about you and I'm just so worried about you in our city. And that is not who Boise is.
That's right.
And-
She was trying to sell us
and
on
so
the thing.
I've got you set up. If you need a room, you just come right over. You don't have to
Yeah.
worry about a thing. That
Yeah.
is not what Boise
we
is.
need 2 rooms, please.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. And
so
gu-
we said, we'll let you know.
And guess what? We booked with that hotel.
Yeah.
For our trip. We used those people.
We did not.
But we used the whole like
Convention center.
convention
yeah.
The
center
convention
and
center. We
everything
did
was
book there. That
connected.
particular
Yeah.
hotel
That's true.
didn't bid on us.
But the
That's right.
the CVB lady
That's right.
that handled
Yes.
that.
Yeah, handled it. She did.
She earned it.
Kay was her
She did.
name.
Oh.
She did.
Kay
She-
was great.
She earned our business
Now,
that day.
here's the bet. Patrick, can you pull up your Airbnb review that you wrote?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Because you wrote an amazing, I think, review of that stay.
If it's still accessible, I probably can. You might need to talk amongst yourselves for a minute there.
Yeah, but what was funny is that
True Breaking Bad.
We were not that calm about it on the way back. We
Oh,
really,
no,
we had really freaked ourselves out.
4 years later, I've calmed down a little
Yeah,
bit.
we freaked ourselves out on the way back. We were convinced that somebody was going to come in the back door.
Well, yes.
One in the
I'm
middle
from
of the night.
Midwest. This
in the
crap
middle of
doesn't
the
happen.
night, right?
Yeah, I think the concern was nobody's coming to murder anybody.
I don't know.
But I don't need to be in between somebody and their drugs
Yeah.
or their money.
Yeah.
Like, I don't need to be an unfortunate accident to that. And the cops told us, he's like, yeah, this is becoming kind of common. It's how they're moving drugs. They're using, they're basically doing this. They'll come, they'll rent a night, they'll produce either in the place and then leave.
And then they'll leave it for the next guy.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, it becomes like a dead drop.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, they
Really?
they
Dead?
cook on site too. But,
Dead drop, really?
Hey, I don't make the terms.
Okay.
somewhere I've got a picture downtown in Boise at the time. There was a mural that was like the title slide of Breaking Bad.
Oh,
But it said Breaking Boise.
yes, I remember that.
And I remember seeing that, like, I think it was later that night when we went to that pub and met up with Nate and his wife.
Yes.
And I think it was in the parking lot of that. I'm like, this is wild. Listen, I actually thought it was a great city. I want to give them their due.
Boise
it's a
was.
cool
It is
city.
great.
It's a great little town.
If you want a little Mountain West town to check out, it's actually very cool.
Their suburban areas might be meth ridden, but
I think anywhere in the upper Mountain West right now, there is certainly an influx of
well, he was talking about
That.
how they were running across Idaho from Oregon,
Washington State.
from
Yeah.
Oregon
Yeah.
and Washington, and we weren't that far from the border.
No.
over there, and it was probably a good maybe hour and a half, 2 hours coming across there. And
Yeah.
it was a
We spent a little time in Nampa, Idaho. You remember
Yeah,
Nampa?
I do.
Nampa, but yeah, so we found some meth.
We did find meth.
Probably the only time I ever want to run into meth the rest of my life.
My favorite move is when we got back to Ohio, I went on Amazon and ordered one of those exact same boxes. And then
Not for meth, ironically.
No.
remember I started leaving it around the office for a little while.
Yeah.
This is pretty good.
Oh my gosh! And
The review I left.
okay, here we're back. We're back to the review
For Shannon
Boise.
and Robert, the owners.
Oh, Shannon.
Old Shannon.
Was Shannon the one that came
Shannon
over?
was the
Yes.
host.
Yeah, Shannon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shannon and Robert's townhouse in Garden City, Idaho, which is just right outside.
You're calling them out.
It's actually a great spot. I'll tell you, I gave him a 5-star review. Actually, 4-star. I had to knock off 1 star. Obviously,
I don't get it. Why cops?
meth. I do have standards, okay?
Oh my
My rating system would be if I give her a 5-star, what does my 5-star mean to anybody
means
else?
nothing.
It means
Fair.
nothing.
That's fair.
Right? It's just we got to be fair. I said you can expect a quick response if there are any issues. There's more.
By the police, not by Karen. No,
We'll get there.
Shannon.
I said Shannon was very responsive. You're darn right. She showed up in person when I said there's meth in your house.
Yeah, she was in her hospital scrub.
I was about to
Yeah.
say she just came
She
from
had
work.
just
Yeah.
done like full shift.
The midnight shift.
I said the area was well patrolled by police. We felt very safe.
No, we didn't.
The home was clean.
Yep.
The amenities exceeded our expectations.
Except
There
save
were
one.
There were lots of add-ins and extra goodies. Great location.
Oh God.
Easy access to, and this is all caps, everything Boise has to offer you.
Wait, here's the best part. She didn't take that thing down.
Hell no, dude. It's a 4-star review.
And you said nothing but good things
All
about
it
her.
cost her was a free night, man.
Oh
Like,
my gosh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she did. She comped us back a night.
that's
Yeah.
right. Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
She
that's
can't.
right.
In my history, it's listed as a canceled trip.
Yeah.
But I was able to go to her profile and find the review that I left, regardless. Which is that's fun.
so good.
Yeah, it's a good time. Listen, I'm definitely at the definitive halfway point, if not
Yeah.
past. I think you guys are probably a little past.
We're a little past. You keep relighting bad matches or something.
Yeah. So
I had to remove the band. I was to the band.
Yeah, me too.
talk long enough to let me catch up to where you are on it. Tell me about where you're into it and the flavor. I'll give you my initial thoughts on it. I completely agree. We are into a new realm of some cocoa creamy.
Yeah, this is a totally new cigar.
This is a different kind of
Flavor-wise.
Maduro flavor now. We're into that kind of chocolatey Maduro. Yeah.
Yeah, and even the earthiness has gone away or subdued, tamped itself down. It's that cocoa-y cream that is the predominant note that I'm getting. Still feel though, like again,
Still a little bit of spice in there.
I don't have the the laser dot on my head like you guys are describing, but again, I feel a heaviness.
Yes.
This is I would definitely describe this as a full-bodied cigar. This is not a hey, I'm thinking about getting into cigars. What should I start with? This is not that. This is hey, I've been enjoying cigars for a few years, and I'm looking to
I agree.
venture into something a little fuller flavored, fuller bodied. This might be because it's a good size for that too, right?
Yeah.
So
Yes.
if you're not sure,
Yeah.
you're not investing a lot of time.
Well, and if this thing was a Churchill and it was this strong,
Yeah.
you'd be
That's
swimming
fair.
a little bit.
You could be a little bit. We this was just a couple years back. We were at a soccer game, an away soccer game for my oldest daughter, and so this is probably 2-3 years ago now, not that long ago. She was 10, 11 years old on a little travel team. We stopped. The girls had asked us on the way in. They saw like a Circle K. And they're like, hey, can we get slushies? It was still warm fall day. We can get slushies. And we were like, yeah, maybe on the way back kind of thing. Like maybe as a treat. They had a great game. The kids were good. We swing in the Circle K. All right, your mom and I are going to head and get the slushies. And my daughters, we're in the minivan. My daughters are 11 and 9. Maybe they were 11 and 9. They were 11 and 9. I was going to say maybe they were a year younger, but they weren't. Mm-hmm. We leave the kids in the car, right? Like, I didn't think. Anyway, maybe people think that's nuts.
Wow, I grew up the first 6 years of my life in the car all by
I
myself.
get it.
With
It's all
no windows
relative,
rolled
right?
down.
That's right. It was the 80s, man.
It's all relative to where you are, but listen, where we were, it was out kind of super suburby. This is Midwestern. Like this is not a risk, right?
Yeah.
We lock the dang thing. Like we go in, we get the drink, come back. I get in the car and there's a woman at my wife's window knocking. Like we've gotten back in the vehicle and there's this woman knocking. And so my wife's like, hey, there's somebody. I roll the window down a little bit. You do the lean. My wife said, hello. Woman starts ripping us a new one for leaving our kids in the car.
In an evening, in a little evening in
We're
front
talking
of
it's like 4:00 in the afternoon on a Sunday afternoon, beautiful September kind of day. There's nobody risking of overheating or underheating. You know what I mean? Like the kids are old enough to like nobody's stealing them out of the locked car. Like,
well, and it doesn't take that long to get a slushie.
Right. So you process all this in your head in seconds, right? Like you rationalize all it out. And I'm like, this woman's nuts. So I did cuss at her. Because by this point now her head is in the vehicle.
Oh, come on now.
Yeah, no, she's like leaning in, like trying to like point at the children.
She's trying to make eye contact with the kids.
Yeah,
like, come with me. I'm safe.
Like that's the vibe, right? and giving off this like, oh no, you're not leaving. Like this is. I used some choice words that the children had not heard me use probably ever, and probably never.
Since?
Yeah, and very unlikely directed at somebody. Yeah. But I wanted to just make a point really quickly with her, which was, I'm going to move this vehicle.
Would you like to keep your head, please?
That's exactly right. Like, you need to expediently remove your head from my vehicle.
Right.
And I'm going to give you some instructions on how to do that.
I can tell you where to put your head.
I just told her, like, I just gave her adjectives on how to get it out of my car.
Yeah.
And it worked. She kept running her mouth, and I just rolled up the windows, and Leah just kind of turned her head, and she said, okay. and the girls, then I look at the little rearview mirror, and they were just like jaw. They're just like, Dad. Well, then we had to have this whole conversation about, like, you know, sometimes dads get to play a different role that you don't see that often, but when it's time to play the role, you play the role, and I don't really feel bad about that. Get out of my car now.
Your story about cops and people sticking their head in the car. I took my children to Canada once. And got to the border, of course, you got to do the normal border crossing thing. And the police officer did what he's supposed to do. He checked on us and all that kind of stuff. And he looks in the back and sees the kids. And we have their birth certificates or whatever it took us to get into Canada because they don't have a passport. And the police officer said, "Kids, are these your parents?" And my children said, "Yes, of course."
Yeah, good.
And my son is probably 9 at this point, 8 or 9 years old.
He said not even a fair question.
He said something dumb, didn't he?
No, but not to the cop. But thank God he didn't say to the cop. And we pull away and we get to go, and he's just so upset. And Beth's just like, "Well, honey, what's the matter?" He's like, "But if you don't know, if I've not said on it, my son's adopted." And he goes, "But are you my parent? Like, don't I have other parents? Like, what?"
He felt like he lied.
He lied to the cop because he thought I was supposed to tell him I was adopted, but I'm not. You're not. And and it was like, "It's okay, bud.
It's okay, buddy.
It's okay. We're gonna be fine. We're gonna be fine,
buddy."
And then coming back across. Same thing. We get the whole thing, and now it's the American side, and checking on you as you're going through. And they asked us if I had any bills, Canadian bills.
Oh, like
large denominational bills. Am I bringing any Canadian money back? That's significant. You can only bring
I get that
$10,000 or whatever. I had $0, but he wanted to know if we had bills. And I said, of course not. No. And we left, and again, he's quiet in the back, and Beth's like, "What's going on?" Like, man, he's like, "Well, what about that really big bill we paid for breakfast?" And he was literally thinking the receipt to this restaurant. Because we went to this really fancy breakfast restaurant and dropped $100 bill on.
Thank God you didn't go to CVS. Am I right?
And I'm like, buddy, you're so literal right now. It's okay. We're gonna be. And we felt like we lied to the cops going into Canada and coming out of Canada.
He'll never go to Canada.
He'll never go to Canada again. Poor guy's traumatized.
Listen, if he wants to go lie to the cops again, though, I'm happy to go with him.
I mean, listen, I have skills at lying to cops because evidently I did it in college. So
he's like, "I'm sorry, officer, I got this naturally from my dad, not my dad."
Yeah, my bio dad lives somewhere else. I appreciate his honesty.
Oh, that's great.
Poor kid.
A good cigar, though.
Yeah, let's wrap it up a little bit, right? We can put some numbers on it and put a lid on the episode here.
Yeah, I would enjoy this cigar again and again. Mm-hmm. And again, I'm not needing to do much with it. I want to just kind of sit and enjoy, and so it's a good just sitting cigar for me. And I've really enjoyed it. I'm probably going to give this I would give this an 8.
Okay. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I think for me, the Robusto is as big as I'd want to go. Because it is, I got a buzz.
Yep.
Pepper forward on the front end, but it smoothed out, which made me enjoy it.
Yep.
More. But I don't think I needed a Toro.
Yeah.
This was enough for me. This is the right amount. I'm not going to be as high as you. I'm probably in the 7.
Okay.
About a 7. I did like it, but again, it's the right length for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I really have no notes to add to what Steven said. I am in the exact same spot. I will say it's good. I'm at a 7 on it. I do want to give them some props. I think it's a really well made and well blended cigar.
Yeah.
Yeah. It was all of that. It
Like,
burned well.
yeah.
It looked great.
Yeah.
The 5-pack on these was $25.
Shut up.
That's a win.
That's why I bought it.
Yeah.
Because this came out of, in all 3 of these 6 are part of the show. You guys know this. We've already reviewed the Meldias Maduro Sublime. And then we've got another one to go from this order, the Luciano, the Dreamer, Hermosa, number 4. All of those were $5 a stick.
Yeah.
Which is why I jumped on them. Like it was a great scenario for some good sticks. So
this would be a good stick if you were, had a good book.
Yeah. I was thinking this is a complex enough smoke. I think that's worth mentioning. It's complex all the way through. This is not a simple flavor. You're right. It's a little more mature of a profile. I think you would read it as strong. If you didn't have much of a palate developed, I think we were able to separate that out a little bit, but I think it would just be very strong to a newer smoker.
Yeah.
But man, I'm with you, man. Like, give me a book in the corner of a cigar lounge.
Interesting, going all the way back to the beginning of the cigar and that fruity note. I couldn't quite apple. Apple crisp, like a crisp, bitey apple is, I think, the flavor or the fruit note that I was picking up on.
I look forward to revisiting this.
Yeah,
again.
That's good.
Tasting for that. Well, listen, those are pretty good ratings. Pretty well rated stick from the group. Then overall, worth it gets the thumbs up, right?
For sure.
Listen, we'd like to hear a little bit more from you guys, though. If you've had a fast escalating story, man, I'd love to hear about it.
I'm sure there's a lot on the internet.
Keep it legal here, folks. Or hey, listen, lie, make it illegal. I don't care.
Keep it Florida, man.
Oh, good Lord. You can do that. Leave us a comment. You can leave it below. If you're watching on YouTube, leave us a comment right there, or on whatever platform you're listening to the show on. You can head over to our subreddit. That's subreddit r/burnt offerings. And there's all sorts of goodness over there. We'd love to hang out and see what you're smoking. But other than that, in the time being, thanks for spending some time with us. Thanks for checking out the delicious Jericho Hill OBS from Crown Heads. And we'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you.
Thank you for listening to Burnt Offerings. Be sure to subscribe on your favorite platform and let us know what you thought of the show.